G'day there mates, my name is Mr. Magilla-cutti and welcome back once again to my channel. Today we will be continuing the story of Dark Chronicle. So in the previous episode, we didn't really do much again, just went to another two floors, the Moonflower Palace, got the Frozen Tuna built up to the cubic hammer. So yeah, sometimes all around. Today's episode, hopefully we'll get some more diorama parts to help us rebuild the garden. Because the last two floors didn't have any geostones in it at all. So, let's dive straight back in, shall we? Now also, I finally saw one of my videos had its first dislike on it. Now, I'm not upset or anything, it just means that, okay, so, I know there's some people out there who doesn't like my content. This means I need to try a bit harder or try something different. Just glad they didn't decide to leave a very nasty comment saying, hey, you suck and all that. Because I wouldn't respond well to that. But however, if he said to me, hey man, you need to try to do a better job doing this and that and all that, I would respond to that well. But if you just go out saying, hey, you suck dude, you're never going to get anywhere in life. Well, you know what, man? Bugger off. Palace Watchdogs. Okay, so let's hope that these are the core rocks that I've been trying to get for the bloody wrench. Yes, it is. Now, before we do get started, I need to start remembering to feed the fish. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record here, so sorry, not sorry. But my dumb brain just basically can't remember anything. This thing definitely reminded me of like those building blocks you played when you were a kid. I didn't look at life. Anyway, I've also been watching that YouTube channel speaking about in the last episode, Bruce Dude, and bloody hell, I am addicted to it. Okay, let's see if we can finally build this up. Here we are, grade 0. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that is definitely one heck of a wrench. And it still keeps the original wrench shape, just adds something new on the back of it that you can use to definitely give things a good whack. That'd be a smart design, I'll say that much. Okay, the grade 0. Rolls attack points all the way around to 0 again. Yeah. That's actually very smart. Because, you know how that whole story where things always begin, people think that things always begin at 1, but when in reality, you don't go back to square 1. You always go, if you really want to start things over again, you must erase 0. And that is definitely a reference from Metal Gear Solid, I will say that. Metal Gear Solid. Let me start again. The basic concept is that people had this belief that if you want to go start things over again, you would have to go back to step 1. No. If you want to start things all over again, you have to go back to 0. And it's like a whole thing like when some disaster that gone wrong. Like the world ended or some sort of great war going on and such. And this is me referencing Metal Gear Solid. But basically, even if you do erase 1, it doesn't get rid of the problem. Because things didn't start from a 1. It started from 0. So if you truly want I'm just gonna shut up for a moment until I take this guy down. Oh my god. What the heck? This thing was just so unfair. What the heck? That was more painful and more ways than not. As I was saying, when you're trying to stop like the disaster from happening, like there's always a step with some of these major plans and movies and games and all that. Like step 1, do this, step 2, do that, step 3, etc., etc. And in reality, when you're trying to stop those plans, you always think, well, the best way we can stop it is stop it at the root. Step 1, take that out and we win. No, no, no. If you truly want to stop it, you would have to get rid of the origin of that plan. Not 1, 0. Get rid of 0. And then you definitely would have succeeded. And a good reference to that is, like if the plan was made, that stopping that plan would be removing step 1. But to truly stop the plan altogether, you would need to erase, to stop the actual man from doing the planning. So in other words, stop 0. And again, this is a reference to Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 4. Because, again, another quote, everything starts from 0. Not 1, 0. Okay, I think I rambled on about that for long enough. But again, sorry if I was ranting on and on like that. That's again a bad habit of mine. Yeah, I need to get off the hammer. Thinking about it now, I might as well start boosting some of the points there, but before that, let me just check the wrench. Yeah, actually, the points in that went up as well. I think it did. Oh dear. I've got to remember that I can't use healing on it. Jesus, it's going to take me forever to get this thing up. At this rate, I might actually have to start using level up powers. Oh, it's giving 2 seconds again, so guys, I need to bring specs up. Here we are. I don't know why I got out of that one. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Desperado. So I need to work on exorcism and whatnot to get that tonight. Alright, I might have to start using gems here, so let's have a quick look. And on that. And on that. Eight. No. Nope. That'll be just 5. Hey, it will be a boost to flame and exorcism, so yeah, okay, we'll use this. Still need to do a couple more for flame, but yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. And cyclone as well. Cyclone needs to be at 130. Jesus. I know I'll be able to get some more. Might as well leave that at that for now. I think that holy dad was probably for the panther itself. Then again, I'm pretty wrong. That's the problem when you've got a memory like mine. That's absolute garbage. The sad thing is, I wouldn't even be forgetting my own flipping birthday, for God's sake. I actually was filling out something that I was like a membership I needed to fill in. Nothing fancy, just to sign in for a new account and all that on a game site. And asked for my date of birth. And believe it or not, it took me about 5 minutes just for me to remember my birthday. I hope I'm not. I'm not kidding. I hope I'm not getting dementia or anything, because I have about enough to try to remember stuff for me, my dad, and everything else. I mean, thank God that we had like notepads and all that on our phones to help us remember appointments. Heck, even I forget that my phone was right next to me. I would be going on my website, I would look on my phone. But yeah. And I know there's a lot of people out there who have dementia or delirium or some other other memory issues, and I just want to say, while I can't fully understand what it's like for you guys, I do sympathize with you. About to switch back. So yeah, I did try to do some more offspring grinding with Monica and Gunner. Sadly, my stupid brain just thought, nope, I can do other stuff right now. And I always have the same problem. I always put stuff off and not bother doing it. These guys are getting more dangerous. Alright, just getting risky, so pick up these last couple of enemies, or I'll pick it. Excuse me. For me to keep yelling in front of you guys. Bomb nuts. This is going to drop the Steve right here. Yeah. You go too far back and you use the rock.
Takes care of you guys.
And the last monster had the key. Of course it did. Okay, where's the distortion hole? And the very last move down the bottom. Well, at least we don't have to worry about picking up a weapon or anything. Well, wait, I think we actually do. Hang it. And there we go. Oh, that was stupidity on my part. Alright, so I'll say we go for a big hit here. But aim it down the side here, and we don't have to worry about getting it up the ramp again. So about here, and there we go. That put me in an awful position. Okay. See if we can squeeze the shot through. Well, we got plenty of shots left, so that's good. Good. And here we go. And no, I didn't exactly time that right. It's just it. That's pretty much out of any other bullet will do. Alrighty, let's see what goodies we get from this chest. Excuse me. On point. What do you want to use that for? still trying to figure out somebody else to talk to. Guys, don't. But I'm just coming up the lane. What I need is really stop being an asshole. I'm just getting a bit too ahead of myself. Thanks for the medal. Alright. Road to memories. Where the Max is wiping out. Alrighty then. Put the exit out of here so we can get full heal. Always foreboding menacing music. And there's no geostone here. I've got to remember, I can use any other weapons, besides my French. Save these up for when I'm using them. I'm done. Oh no. Of course it has to be me. Out of the corner. Again, I played too much Demon Souls with Dark Souls. Just put the mindset of pretty much any enemies in the back. Oh, come on. Another mimic. Oh no. I did not want to do that. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. And I think I need it. There we go. Keep remember to sell these weapons. Don't come over here, skeleton. Come on, let me get behind you. Suppose I can try to see how this will be effective against some enemies, but that will work on all of them. Oh no, 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 that's not that There's the for snarling. Alright, Gusty. Okay, I'm doing very decent damage. another damage. I keep forgetting, and just like I keep forgetting to beat the fish. Again, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, guys. So apologies for that. And apologize for everything else. It's all I ever do, apologize. I just got this bad habit just to apologize for the stuff that I didn't really do wrong, but I just can't help but say sorry all the time. I talked about this in a previous episode, and I'm pretty sure I did. But again, it's not just a syndrome, well, not really a syndrome, I just think it's just a mindset of mine. But if something goes wrong, I will apologize for it. Doesn't matter how deep or small it is. Heck, sometimes it wouldn't even be my fault, and I still apologize. Probably not high, yeah, definitely not high enough. Well, these two moves connect, so I'll go. Ooh, Lord, oh Lord. And we got Moonhead over there. Attack needs to be 81 on the hammer. And what is it at now? 68. So I've probably got about 13 more lower up before I can actually. Well, that's not going to happen, so I'm definitely going to be using one of the power levels. I don't know why, but ever since I started watching Rushu's videos, I'm just having this sudden urge. I don't know why. I just started this sudden urge to talk. Like the way he's talking in his videos and all that, and not to mention start touching and swearing, which I don't want to do because one, there's been enough touching and swearing going around on YouTube enough as it is, and secondly, I'm trying to keep it as much as possible where I can go without touching. Sugar. Sheesh. Just going. What the front flip that he does. I think I need to try and do a forward flip attack on this guy. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go have a look down this path here first, and then we'll move on to the other side. Oh, never mind. Another time coin. There's a lot of these. It's funny, like, you get something that is extremely rare when it's set up and pre-made for you, but when you get it from a regular chest, that's just fun. Alrighty, come on, try and slap. But yeah, as I was saying before, I don't know why I want to start trying to act like Bruce dude. Even though I know his name is Tyler, but the guy himself, the way he does his storytelling and all that, just cussing and swearing and crappy artwork. I'll admit it is funny, but I want to try and do less foul language as much as I can. Simply because there's enough of that going around on YouTube, enough as it is. And I'm not saying that my channel is family friendly with all the videos I put out, especially with Uncharted, because you know Nathan likes to cuss like a sailor himself. But it doesn't mean I want to start getting with that myself. I mean, I know that I sometimes let loose a couple of swears here and there, but come on. We all slip up. But I would always, never, I repeat, never use words that are just straight up insulting, be it racial or mental. Like calling someone the R word. I am not about that, and especially given the fact that I'm autistic myself, and that pretty much hits close to home to me because I know that the complete other imbeciles out there who actually will call. I'm not sure there are people out there who still do it, but I know there were some out there who would call someone who's autistic the R word. Okay. And that just really ticks me off. You got a whole bunch of them in this room, good golly moly. Again, sorry, I didn't mean to go on another rant again. But sometimes there's people out there who are just completely ignorant, stupid, and everything else in between. But I know I probably told you this story again, but I had this doctor, and this was actually around the time that my parents found out that I was autistic. I won't give you the full rundown of how it started out, but long story short, when I was going to school for the first time, going to first year one for the first time, I think it was, or was it preschool? I can't remember which, but point is, when I got up to the front gate himself, he came out and greeted me, but I just pretty much booked it down the street. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I booked it straight down the pathway. And the teacher spoke to my mom and said, I think your son's autistic. My mom flipped out, not because she thought she had a mentally disabled child, but because she didn't know about it, and the doctors didn't know about it. And she went absolutely crazy to my dad, okay? And not being mad at him, no. I mean, she was just pretty much losing her mind, and my dad, when he listened to enough comments, he said, you gotta wake up to yourself. So they put me in to see a doctor, and sure enough, the doctor said, yeah, your son's autistic, and basically my dad said to him, why the bloody hell didn't we find out about this in the first place? This is your job. He said, sir, it's hard to find out about autism at a young age. And I'm not sure if this is true or not, but back then, studies into autism wasn't really what it is nowadays. Because it was still a new field study and all that. I won't deny that. But this guy, oh my god. He knew absolutely nothing about autism. And the funny thing is, he told my parents that I would never laugh and I would never smile. Oh my god. I think it was just referencing this textbook about autism. Like, back then, they probably assumed that all autistic kids are the same and all that, that they had to be diagnosed and treated the same way. No. Ah! This is what happens when I get distracted. And it's nobody's fault but mine. But yeah, the guy pretty much was just going through a handbook about autism. Look, I mean, I never remember seeing him going through a handbook, but he was going through pretty much the crappy textbook back then, saying that, yeah, autistic people act like this, you can diagnose them, they're diagnosed by them acting like this, blah, 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 blah. And it was just absolute BS, to be honest with you. Because saying that someone's an autistic person will never laugh and never smile, yeah. You definitely need a different career, mate. But there was this wonderful, I'm not sure if it was a teacher, actually yeah, I think it was a teacher who specializes with kids with special needs and all that. Kids like me. And right from the get-go, she told my parents that what they can or can't do with me, which was brilliant. Because a lot of the stuff, they was just getting it all wrong the first time. I mean, here's a good example. I had this bad habit of like freaking out when we would suddenly go to like a certain place, like be it a doctor's appointment, be it a doctor's appointment, and all that, because I was pretty much just one of those guys who, well, one of those autistic kids who, if something unexpected came up, I wouldn't like it. I would throw a tantrum. So basically, the teacher told my parents that you have to tell me at least 3 days in advance before they actually take me to that appointment. Like, for example, they're all telling me, Brenton, you're going to be going to the doctors in about 3 days. You understand that? And I would. And then, on the next day, they would still remind me, saying, Brenton, we're going to the doctors in 2 days, okay? So, yeah. They do that. Next day, we're going to the doctors tomorrow, Brendan. Okay, so we'll be picking you up tomorrow. I would nod. And then the next day, when I had to go to the doctors, I wouldn't throw a tantrum or anything like that. Which, it was good that there were actually people out there who were actually dedicating themselves to people with who had disabilities, not these idiots who were just going by a textbook. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know the field of mental disability studies was just pretty lax back then, but pretty much just throwing autistic people into the same categories, like they're all one and the same, they had to be treated the same way, they can are diagnosed the same way and stuff. It just blew my mind of how these people became doctors with that kind of mentality.
Alright, that
And yet
takes
there was
care
a
of you guys.
teacher who knew a lot more than what the doctor was saying. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness. Because I know my mom, well my dad, told me this story. It was both of them, I think. They told me this story and I was thinking to myself, oh my god. What a bunch of idiots. And I think when they did tell me this story, I just started to, I don't know, I just started to trust doctors less and less. But, that was about years ago. I think it was in my, as I was starting to become an adult. I was still acting like a kid back then because autism. But that's not to say that, I think I just had the mindset of like staying in my own little bubble and saying that everything will be fine. But I was still quite a handful to handle. I won't deny that. But I will say that thanks to all the support I've been getting from very people and all that, like my teachers, my parents. If it had been for them, I'd probably still be, I don't know, just kept chucking a tantrum and all that. Now my mom was, I won't deny, my mom was a bit gentle with me. My dad was a bit stricter, but just because he was stricter doesn't mean he was a real a-hole, okay? He wasn't, okay? He was having a hard time trying to be a farmer because he couldn't really know how to be one himself. Ooh, double booties. Didn't expect to see those. But yeah, he was having a bit of a hard time coping with the fact that he was a father. And being a father of someone who's autistic, that was a different thing altogether. And I was doing a lot of dumb stuff when I was a kid. I mean, kids always do dumb stuff, but I was completely different from the regular kids. And thank God, a lot of those kids were very supportive. In fact, they probably didn't even know that I was autistic. Heck, I didn't even find out I was actually autistic. Well, my parents knew I was autistic, but for me to understand that I was autistic. Okay, so we come to a waypoint here. As I was saying, I didn't find out that I was actually autistic until like sometime when I was in high school, going to the front office to get my medication, because back then I had to go to the office desks themselves, and the ladies there would have to give me my medication during lunch. So I just started to think, I never even thought about why I needed to take these medications. And so I asked my mom, and she told me that it was because I had autism. I was like, what's that? And so they explained it to me, and then I started to talk to other people about it, and it just started to dawn on me, like, so that's why I was taking all that medication. Oh God. But at the same time, I also remember when I was taking that medication, I was sitting in front of the TV like a zombie, and I know that's pretty much how it was for kids back then, but I was even more of a zombie. I just didn't want to do anything but look at the TV. Heck, I'll be watching Static. Anyway, let's take a look at Alexandria's room here. Okay, I'm talking too much. God damn it. Door is shut tight. There could be some kind of secret within this room. So this is where Alexandria slept. There's a strange owl base. The sunflower.
Alexandra?
What is it?
Alexandra, I'm sorry. But the truth is, I'm the one that broke the flower.
I know.
What?
Sorry, I knew all along.
Aren't you angry?
No, it's fine. Maybe it was this flower's role in life. You know, flowers always give people something. For me, it can be happiness or strength or just the courage to make it through another day.
Huh?
This flower gave something to you too, right?
What?
When you broke the stem, you must have felt something. That was the role in life for this flower. Besides, it gave me something as well. It taught me that you're a very kind young man.
Alexandra.
Okay, so we got more lore. So Cyrus was definitely a kind-hearted being. But yeah, well, she said that. I'll talk to you in a sec, guys. Sorry, my brother decided to put my his dog's food bowl out in front of my room. And when he tries to get at the dry food, the bag is just crumpled. But as I was saying, with flowers, they can give people something. They can be used to show that you care about them. Like in the language of flowers, flowers could mean any number of things. Even people who are named after flowers could impose a certain strength for them, or have a special meaning to them. Just like flowers in the language of flowers have certain meanings themselves. Even the ones that are dangerous. Like, if you wanted to propose to someone you love, what do? I mean, a lot of people will just universally just go for roses, right? But there are other flowers out there that can have other meanings too. Sorry, I'm rambling on. But what she said, that flowers can give a person something. She's not wrong. It can give someone some strength or show someone that you truly do care. And I mean, a good example of that is like, say for example, that you wanted to show some affection to someone that you love, and this other guy who was pretty much the popular guy in school, he would have proposed to the other popular girl at school as well, someone that you're attracted to as well, and he would propose with like a big bunch of roses and all that, but you yourself would want to try to propose with something more meaningful to that person, be it their nature as a human being, or something that has a much closer meaning to them. Because if you just go with a bunch of roses, sure it is romantic, but it could be just very generic, like buy a whole bunch of them. You don't really truly love them, you're just saying that you love them. But if you pick out some flowers that could hold some meaning, it means that you put a lot of thought in them, and that you actually show that you have some real love for them, have some real affection for them. And it shows that you are mustering up a lot of courage just to do this. Even if you do get bullied by the other guy. But it would show that you show a lot more love to that person, instead of the other person, instead of the other person who was proposing. Okay, sorry, I keep rambling. Loopholes. Here we are. I think I need 8 along each side here. Let me just get my camera back out on my phone. I don't mean to keep rambling on, guys, but sometimes I'll just get like that. Okay, 4 down one side. But what about the other side? Okay, I can see at least 3 going down the other path, but that's about it. So I'll build another 6. Alright, we'll start off the end here. And if I may say about what Alexandria said to Cyrus there, saying that he's a kind-hearted person, because one, he did admit that he did break the flower stem and all that. He didn't deny it, he still admitted that he did, and that he was sorry. So again, what happened to Cyrus to make him turn him out like the way he is? Now, I'm gonna go with a wild guess and saying that we might need another 2 pillars and another bit of road. Okay, so one more. John and stuff are coming together. Thought I would have triggered a memory if I walked into here, but I guess not. What is this mysterious power that's locking the, Yeah, it went from 60 to 80, so I had to put down those extra pillars in that extra road. Feelings deep in Stardust Pond, the murmur of trees. I think I need to place some trees down, but I don't know how. No, didn't want that. Let me just have a look at the photos. Ah, there's actually trees near the... 2 trees near the bridge, near that bridge. Where are they? Yeah. Alright, so over here. Hopefully I've got it on the right side. Yep, that's definitely, I think I definitely did. Right. So we're missing one more geostone. And I think this last piece over here. I'll probably need to make one more bit of the river here. But until then, I'll keep it hold on until we actually find out. Alrighty. I ranted on for far too long. Holy Jesus, I ranted on a lot. Holy Christ. I'm very sorry, people. I don't mean to rant on like that, but it's not a bad thing in its own way. I just don't need to be wasting up all your time. Early, yeah. Alright, so give this to Monica, and give this to Monica too. We'll give the next one to Max, Max. But anyway, we found out more story about Cyrus. We started to make this garden grow even more, so we're pretty much getting there. We're almost there, people. 5 more floors until we actually reach the final boss himself. So anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to show your support for the channel. I very much appreciate that. Sorry about that. So thank you all again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye. Take care, and have a good time. I really need to learn to pace myself when I'm talking.